Hey everybody, I am back. Still recovering from sickness. Um, Found out that I do have COVID, but I'm getting better. So we will not talk about that. This is not why I'm doing the stream. As you can see by the title, this stream is about R&B singer R. Kelly. I just found out, what was it, about 15 minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes ago, that R. Kelly has been sentenced to 30 years in prison for sex trafficking and other sex related crimes against minors, women, and other people. um, it shouldn't really be shocking news, but it's still big news. I mean, a big celebrity, big time singer, R. Kelly, is going to be going to prison. 30-year sentence. Let's see here. Pretty crazy news. Let me give you guys the details of the sentencing. Let's see here. R. Kelly. This was just updated 25 minutes ago at 3:31 p.m. Eastern Time. R. Kelly's fate in prison has been determined. The disgraced singer, who was found guilty of all 9 charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering, back in September of 2021 in federal court, has been sentenced to 30 years in prison, according to CNN. U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly issued the sentence in Brooklyn Federal, where 7 of Kelly's victims attended and confronted him during the hearing. One of Kelly's victims said during the hearing, "You made me do things that broke my spirit. I literally wished I would die because of how low you made me feel," according to the New York Post. Prosecuting attorneys in New York suggested that Kelly be sentenced to more than 25 years in prison, arguing that the public needs to be protected from further crimes in the future. Kelly's attorneys argued that the R&B singer should have been sentenced to no more than 10 years, and that anything more than 25 years is unnecessary and would be the same as giving him a life sentence. During Kelly's criminal trial in September, the singer was convicted on 1 charge of racketeering and 8 counts of violation of the Mann Act, a federal sex trafficking law that criminalizes the transportation of any woman or girl for the purpose of prostitution or for any other immoral purposes. Let's see here. That is crazy news. I had to bring it to you guys. Like I said, it's not super shocking because of the types of crimes that R. Kelly had been accused by several people of. There have been dozens of different people that have come forward going against R. Kelly. I think most people already knew a long time ago that he was guilty of these crimes. It's just they couldn't prove it until now, of all the different crimes that he had committed, various different sexual crimes, holding women against their will, sexual crimes with minors, children, just so many different crimes involving innocent people at the hands of R. Kelly. Let's see, R. Kelly is 55 years old. Wow. So if he does 30 years, which that's what he was sentenced, I don't know what kind of leniency he'll get, good behavior. Let's say he does do the 30 years. Shoot, that would make him, 85 years old when he gets out? Yeah, he's 55. That is just wild. Man. I know this R. Kelly stuff has been going on for so long now. They've been talking about this case, R. Kelly the singer, the crimes that he's committed. It's been a big deal for a few years. But now it looks like we finally are moving on. The sentence is in. He's been convicted, and he's now in custody. Of course, he's already been in custody, but now he's going to be going to prison. Now he'll be going to the big house. We'll put it that way, the big house. Wow, that is just crazy, though. R. Kelly, 30 years in prison. I never forget some of his songs, especially, how could any of you guys forget the iconic, what was it? I Believe I Can Fly song. They used that song a lot from Michael Jordan, his airness. I believe I can fly. That song's a good song. But let's be honest, the artist that created that song, not a very good person. Great song, not a good person. But yeah, guys, I don't want to harp too much on my issues, but yeah, I haven't really done a lot of streams lately. I've done like one stream in like the last, what, 7, 8 days, 8 days. Um, I'm starting to finally, I said this before about 6 days ago, but I'm finally starting to get better. It was COVID indeed. It was definitely COVID, found out. Um, I was having all kinds of problems last week, severe headaches, fatigue, soreness all over my body, cold. I was getting cold spells, the chills. Um, it was terrible. Like I said, I'm finally starting to get better, but it was really bad, and I'm just glad that I'm starting to recover finally. I'm able to rest a little bit better. Sometimes I still have a hard time getting sleep, but I'm definitely on the road to recovery. Things are starting to clear up. I have been noticing some slight problems with my taste, classic COVID symptoms. Nothing real major, but like I've noticed some changes, with not being able to taste certain things. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I still have some congestion. Sometimes it's hard for me to breathe properly. So I've been using nasal spray. Nasal spray here. Nasal spray has been my friend for the last few days or last week. um, so yeah, I just didn't want any of you guys out there to think, oh, I quit YouTube or I gave up. No, I was just deathly ill. I didn't even feel like sitting down. In fact, I couldn't even hardly sit at my desk here to do a video because you guys are going to laugh at this, and I'm not trying to gross anybody out. But when I was really, really sick during like the peak of my COVID last week, I was in bed so much and it was really hot, the temperatures. But since I had these cold chills, I felt cold even though it was hot. I think because I was in bed and I was curled up trying to stay warm because I had, like I said, the chills. I think what happened was it caused a rash, jock rash, down between my thighs, you guys, down near my rear end. Oh, I'm not gonna keep talking about that. I don't want to gross anyone out. But I was in so much pain. It's finally starting to get better. The rash down there, down below my legs, down between my legs, that I could finally sit down at my desk here and be somewhat comfortable. But the pain was so bad it hurt me just to sit down, and I had to like sit down real careful and move just right. Otherwise, I would be in pain. It burned. All of that though was caused from being sick. Oh man. So I wasn't able to sit down here and talk to you guys. Oh man. But I'm starting to get better. I'm recovering. Starting to recover. So I think that's going to do it for this breaking news stream, this big event. R. Kelly being sentenced to 30 years, sex-related charges, sex trafficking charges. I had to let you guys know about it. Big news. I think justice was served. It sounds to me like R. Kelly was a horrible person, not just by hearsay, but there have been so many different witnesses that have come forward that it's hard to deny those witnesses. I don't think this was a witch hunt. R. Kelly was a very respected guy that people loved. They loved his music, his classic songs. I don't think this is a witch hunt. I think he really was a bad person, and people found out eventually. So yeah, well, guys, before I wrap this up, as you know, I always like to let you guys know how much I appreciate your support. Anytime you watch these streams, like these streams, and subscribe. I appreciate all of that. Also, don't forget when you do subscribe to hit the notification bell. That way you get updates on my content. Also, you could leave comments down below here in the comment section, letting me know how you feel about these streams, or you could even send me video requests for me to do streams just for you. This stream is not a request. I decided to do this stream on my own because I found the news to be crazy news about R. Kelly. But you could also go to the About section here on my page, click the About, then click my email link, and you could send me an email requesting that I do a stream just for you on various different topics, conspiracy theories, sports related, news, politics, crime, you name it, any topic. I like to cover everything. And so that should do it for this here. I think I got everything covered with R. Kelly. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a follow-up stream on this. If more news breaks on R. Kelly, I might talk more about R. Kelly. This is all fresh. This only happened like 30, 40 minutes ago. So it's still fresh news. I'm sure more details will be coming in about R. Kelly and his sentencing, the 30-year sentence that he's getting. So, okay, guys, enjoy the rest of your hump day. Monday, the week's half over. Enjoy it. Have fun out there. Stay safe. Stay healthy, unlike myself. Don't get sick. Don't get COVID like me. So, yeah, you guys take care. I'm going to end it. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Take care, everyone, and peace out.